Hi, today we're here with Jim Karen with Protecto Wrap, a manufacturer of fine underlayment materials. It is one of the most integral parts of a tile installation to help prevent stress cracks and create a waterproof and a sound control system for most applications. Jim, welcome, and thank you for being here today. Let's start actually with the main basic, is just the AFM anti-fracture membrane. Its specific use would be for crack suppression on new slabs, or?
Yes, it would be specifically to give crack isolation to any concrete surface and or expansion joints, saw cut joints. Expansion is a little different though, that's a different type of a system. But also you could use it on top of backer board.
Okay.
It's made to allow the floor to breathe without damaging any of the tile work. So.
Now this needs to be used with a primer over most substrates.
That is correct, over all substrates.
And then it is a peel and stick application.
That is correct. The beauty of that is it's quite very simple. You just basically remove the backing, you put the primer down, wait until it's actually removed its tackiness to a point where you can just basically touch it to the field, and then you remove the paper, let's call it, and install the product right there at the top.
Now this is commonly used in new construction, new slabs, to help prevent the settlement cracks from transmitting through the installed tile. It's an unseen product that's actually very integral to the installation of the tile. It helps preserve the integrity of your bond through the years.
That's correct. When you're crack isolating, you basically just butt jump the two products.
Okay.
There's no reason to overlap. So
there's no need for a seam, and it's just basically. Now, if you have an existing slab that's been poured for say many years that does have some cracks, would you purchase this product for that type of use?
Yes, you could do that. It comes in kits as well as it comes in pretty large rolls. Tile Council of North America's recommendation is that if you're going to crack isolate existing cracks in the floor, that you go 3 times the width of the actual tile. So if you have a 12 by 12 piece, you would want to use a 36-inch roll.
So there's a smaller kit available that you
kit
can use like a Band-Aid over top of the crack that you can use to transverse the crack system.
And you're going to use a good word. Band-Aid is probably a very good word because it actually is going to assist in stopping that crack from migrating up and damaging the existing your new tile job. What it doesn't do though is protect the other areas where it might actually crack too. So when you're crack isolating existing cracks, you're just basically going over what you see on the floor. The best way to do any particular project, if you're not exactly sure that you're going to have issues with the surface damaging, is to crack isolate the entire floor.
Absolutely correct. That would help prevent any non-visible cracks that may appear at a later date from now affecting the installation.
Right, and the bigger the tile, as you can see, the larger area you're going to have to use to try and crack isolate over the top of the existing crack. It's almost more economical in many instances to do the entire room.
Now, to bond to this product, a regular sanded thin set, or would a
no, the Tile Council and the manufacturer of Protecto Wrap recommends a latex modified thin set mortar or full mortar bed.
And all this information is available on the boxes, and also at the D&B Tiles we can print out the installation sheet to help troubleshoot or answer any questions you may have when using this particular product.
That's correct.
Now the next product we have here, I see it's called Whisper Mat.
Now this Whisper Mat was created for a specific purpose. In the beginning, Protecto Wrap's product, AFM, which I'm holding in my hand, was created for crack isolation, waterproofing, and sound. As time progressed and the markets changed, Protecto Wrap actually created 2 products for sound isolation only, with a little bit of crack suppression characteristic in it. One is for ceramic tile and stone, and then the other is for hardwood. The only difference being the backing that you actually stick to. When you're using ceramic tile and stone, again, latex thin set mortars are easier to bond to this particular type of a scrim. And on the back of the hardwood product, is a totally different backing, which is created for glues, which is basically how the hardwoods go down. Very good products, excellent for the purpose that they were created, and of course you guys have done an incredible job at getting this particular product in.
The hardwood installations, the underlayment for those, would that also include the laminate installations also, Jim?
That is correct. The Whisper Mat product for hardwood was created to allow engineered wood, parquet, and laminate, but there is a caveat to that, a disclaimer, and that is the backing of the material. You have to be very careful when you look at quite a few of the laminates that are out there. The glues that they recommend are, a lot of them are solvent based. So you just have to refer to the literature of the product and then refer back to our literature to make sure that that glue is available to work on this particular surface.
Very good.
Solvents and urethanes can have an issue, so that's what we recommend watching out for.
Now, as far as the anti-fracture Whisper Mat, that would be suitable for use on, say, a second floor?
That is correct.
Or in condo usage?
Yes, this product actually was created specifically for tile and stone, for obviously predominantly in the condominium world, so it has all the physical characteristics to meet the building requirements.
Very good. And we have documentation that we can supply for the contractors to take back to the condo boards so that they can get the specified material on the job that will do what the condo requirements are asking for. One more item I see here is the FlexTech. I would have to assume this gives some flexibility on outdoor decks, possibly, or?
Yes, it does. This particular product was created predominantly for the South Florida market, to be honest with you, and it is exactly what it says. It's an economical product, more so than AFM, and when I say economical, it just simply is not extra heavy-duty rated. Thus, the actual physical characteristic of this is slightly less than the AFM. If I were going to do an exterior deck with a lot of issues, movements, stone, etc., I'd probably go with the extra heavy-duty rated product. This is a very good economical product. It's made in 40 mil and 90 mil thicknesses, so that you can have a lot of flexibility there as to which type of product you need to use. Very good for the South Florida market.
And this is absolutely good for use for, say, the expansion and contraction that comes with the summer sun and the sudden rain downpours, where you actually get movement in the slab, and it helps prevent your installation from popping loose.
That's correct, yes. And again, it's a lighter duty, so to speak, than AFM, but it certainly will handle up to, let's say, 3/8 of an inch.
Now, Jim, I understand if you want the sound control in the condos, you would be using the sound control Whisper Mat. But I also understand the FlexTech has some sound control properties of its own?
That is correct. And again, it's just a more economical product, so therefore its sound rating would not be quite as high as the Whisper Mat CS would be. It would be considered more along the road of a contractor grade sound isolation.
So if you're a private homeowner, you don't need to meet specific code requirements, it would be a perfect product for, say, maybe using in an upstairs bedroom or bath area, hallways, that type of application?
Yes, that would be.
Now, we have all these information products that are available for the contractors at the D&B. We've had the little matchbook style product with all the information, a brief description of the product that you can take back to the customers. We also have the information package that's
Protecto Wrap
available.
is a 60-year-old company who has been manufacturing waterproof membranes since its inception. They're out of Denver, Colorado. They're very famous in the building industry for all the wraps that you use for your ceilings, your windows, your doors, your concrete foundations. And 20 years ago, they added basically the flooring products using the same technologies that we sell to D&B here today.
Very good, Jim. And once again, we appreciate your time. I know you're here educating the contractors for today's seminar. And as always, Protecto Wrap is always at the forefront of supplying information and education to all D&B locations so that we can be ahead of the major improvements and technologies in the installation and technology end of the ceramic tile and porcelain stone business.
That is correct.
Thank you very much for your time, Jim.
Thank you.